Okay guys, so you should have already watched the Brain Pop video and that should have given you a good idea on what your next assignment for math is going to be. But you're just going to take that background knowledge from your first assignment with grouping and you're going to turn it into arrays. And arrays are just a fancy word for grouping into rows and columns. So let's practice what that looks like together real quick. Okay, so I stole this idea from the Brain Pop video and I'm just using these eggs that Peyton dyed for Easter to show you guys that arrays are all around you. You just didn't know it. So what an array is it's grouping broken up into rows and columns. So rows go long ways and columns go up and down. So this has 2 rows and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can use that repeated addition and figure out that this has 10 eggs in all. Or you can set it up into there are how many rows? 1, 2, and how many's in each row? We said 5. And you can skip count by 2s 5 times. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is what an array is. It's just rows and columns. So let's take another look at these arrays. I have these apples set up into columns and rows. So another thing that you can do is to count how many's in your column, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and how many's in each row, which is 1, 2. So to set up your multiplication problem, you would do how many's in each column, which we just said was 4, times how many's in each row, which we said was 2. So 4 times 2 equals 8. We can check our work by doing repeated addition. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. If you skip count, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we just checked our work. 4 times 2 is 8. So set up your equation by saying how many's in each column times how many's in each row. And then you can check your work by repeated addition. Okay, so hopefully doing a couple together and watching the Brain Pop video has helped you realize that multiplication is really just about grouping, and a fancy word for grouping is an array. An array just breaks it up into rows and columns. These are the rows and these are the columns, and it doesn't really matter what order you put it in, rows times columns or columns times rows, but I like to sort them in rows. So that's what I'm going to do first. So step 1, count your rows or your groups. So I have 1, 2, 3 groups. Step 2, count how many's in each group. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 3 groups of 4. Step 3, solve with either repeated addition or skip counting. So I'm going to do repeated addition on this one. So I have 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I get 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. Now, the last step is to set up your multiplication sentence, and how you do that is you take your number of rows or groups and multiply it by how many's in each group. So 3 groups of 4 is also 3 times 4. When you see groups of, think multiply, and it equals what we got up here, 12. So on your next activity, you're going to have to sort 4 things. So you're going to have to find the array and then find the repeated addition sentence that goes with that array, find the facts like this that goes with the array and the multiplication sentence that goes with the array, and put them all in a row together. I hope that helps you guys, and if you have any questions, just message me or just re-watch our videos, please. Good luck, have fun!